Question. Do you know a lot about this product? I really don't, but I do like it. Back in a minute. Hi, this is Jan from New York City, and my channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. How's everybody doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are brand new here, welcome everyone. If you're a veteran viewer here, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're just dropping by to say hello, hello, hope one day you'll come back and stick around. I don't see all my stockpile showing too much here, so gently moving this thing. This thing has been known to jump off of the rack of the tripod. I want to talk a minute before I get into the stockpile. This is an update, and I am recording this bright and early in the morning, a few days ahead of time to the day that this actually airs. Okay. How many of you have ever had this product? Cup of noodles. It's very convenient. It's lightweight. This only costs 66 cents. And you know something? I figured something out. This is totally one of the most perfect things to keep in case of an emergency. All you need to do is add hot water to this product, and you got yourself an individualized cup of soup. That part probably doesn't surprise many people, but I kind of like realized it as I was purchasing it. I said, wait a minute, this thing has really, really long shelf life. I was wrong. The shelf life on here is not as long as I actually thought it was. So I looked on the bottom. Mind you, I purchased this in November of 2021. So if you're viewing this a few months from now, this purchase was made in November of 2021. So I don't think you could see this, but the best buy date, not to be confused with the the expiration date. Best buy means you do have a little time. But I was surprised to see this. I don't think the camera could pick it up, but it's listed as best buy month. It says month, day, year. Okay. So the month is October the 5th in 2022. Don't ask me why. I thought that this kind of stuff had sort of like a really kind of like a forever thing, but apparently at some point even this expires. So this is the point I'm making, that even if you buy this, I don't think this has like the much long lasting life as we all maybe have thought it did. But as I'm listening, hey, a year from now, pretty much I'll be using this within the year. So I got it covered. Now, before I get into the stuff that I hauled, okay, I said this right now looks much better because of those couple of weeks that I was eating from here, because this is my, extra food, my 2 to 3 month supply for those times that I am seriously not in the mood of going shopping, or I am seriously not in the mood of laying out cash at that moment for food. When I have working food, as you know, I listed menus and stuff like that, meal plans. And by the way, I should actually include it in the description box below for those who missed that. Okay. So I noticed it was starting to look a little shabby. Like when you get into it and like all of a sudden the tuna is like where the vegetables were or something like that. Because I am a newbie at this, I am a toddler at this, I am still at level 3 as far as I'm concerned, like a 3-year-old about this, just like openly admit it. I like to keep things in groups. This is what works for me. Canned chicken with canned chicken, fruit with the fruit, chili with the chili. Beans got stuck here. I guess the beans work with the chili, so in my mind's eye, I thought that was okay. And peanut butter, coffee creamer. Up top, I have those couple of no-bake cheesecakes, and they still have that, pasta up there. Now I have some cookies. I want to add this to the cookie rack. These are the cookies I was talking about. if you like pecan sandies, and if you are an Amazon Fresh purchaser, go over to the Happy Belly section and look for the pecan shortbread cookies. Let me tell you, I'm not just going to sit on this too long because I already described it in the past. I bought a couple of these, not for me. Don't get me wrong, the temptation is there, but not for me. Why did I buy a couple of these? I bought a couple of these because I am going to collect a couple of these. I still have the chocolate chip ones up top. And just for the moment, for convenience, I'm just putting it here. I'm putting it here. Okay. Because I'm going to make individual little cookie thoughts, for Christmas. For, those people that you like to thank them and stuff like that, something not too personal, but something thoughtful enough. So, and even for the ones that you do know, what's wrong with making a little cookie thing with a ribbon on it and giving them a little something else to go with it type thing? I usually like to give an edible gift with, another gift. That's how it works. But getting back to this, I was really shocked. I have to say, I was really, really surprised. Okay, so that's it on that. Now, has anybody ever tried this one? And I don't know if I'm saying this properly. Maruchan, or Maruchan ramen 6-pack chicken flavor. Now this got a really good deal on it. This I got like 6 for like $1.99. 6 for like $1.99. So I don't know. I didn't really investigate the use by date on this. Let me see if I could find it. So bear with me a minute. I am curious to know. Gee, I should have realized to have my trusty glasses, but let's see. Best Buy. I don't know what this means. Oh, this also. Here's a shock. Another shocker to me. Like I said, I'm a newbie at this. This Best Buy is 11/3/22. Again, a year. Can anybody out there that stores this stuff, please tell me your experience and how long have you kept these? Because I want to know from my knowledge, and I really could, and appreciate your help on that. So this is very convenient. Again, for convenience, I'm just going to put this down here until later when I fix it. It's all a learning process. So what I did with these, I bought like 6 of these, okay? And I have to tell you something. I've actually started homemade soups with these. These I used as the soup starter. Imagine. I did, and it actually worked out very well. Because, the base of the flavor. So let's see what else. Sorry about that. Okay, there you go. Hope that stays better. Next. I got another one of these. This is the Happy Belly original, a non-dairy coffee creamer. $1.99, 16 ounces. This goes far. This one is the vanilla for those who enjoy like a little bit of a vanilla taste. So I like to vary things. And just to keep it again within the group, I'm going to put it up there. So there you go. Let's see what else. I don't know if I mentioned this to you, but the Happy Belly oatmeal is really, really good. And I did a product review on Happy Belly cream cheese. You got to check out the video. I don't know if it aired yet by the time you see this one, or maybe you'll see this one first. So, but it should be within about a week from the time I'm recording this. Okay, so I ran low, not out, low, because I still have the Happy Belly. This is the decaf one. This is the one that I personally drink primarily. I also have the caffeinated one here for those who, need that little kick. I try to keep it down with the caffeine because I don't want it messing up my sleep. Suppose I want a cup of coffee at 10 o'clock at night. I could drink this and it doesn't bother me. It does not. So again, there it goes. For those who did not see, for those who did not see my tomato soup show, OMG, there is so much good to be told. This particular one, the national brand, was on sale. So I said, hell yeah. So naturally, I picked up a number of these. Let's see the best by date on this. Like I said, I really, really should have taken my trusty glasses with me, but they're in the other room. I'm not going to quit the tape. Wait a minute. Let's see here. Ah, okay. This is a little longer. This goes to September 30th of 2023. September 30th, 2023. This has the flip lid, but that doesn't mean that you don't get yourself a manual can opener. Yes, you do. Even if your power is out just like 1 or 2 days, I mean, whatever, you need the manual thingy. All right, so now let's see what else. So I bunched up on that. During the mid-month, as you know by now, I like to take a break from shopping. I am now a twice a month shopper. I am no longer an every 10-day person. I have stretched it to that capacity. So in the interim, as you know, because I've shown you my menu in the past, so I use these. Okay. I learned something. You can actually just put this into a regular tray, like the kind that you make a cake, and just pour it in, just pop it in the oven if you don't feel like messing with it on top of the stove and all that. This is so much easier. So what I did with this, no, it wasn't this one, excuse me. It was actually the other day. This is the one I actually took out. I took out the canned ravioli. I poured this into an 8-inch round cake pan on the right side. I had a tiny can of Bush's baked beans. Pop that thing in the oven. Dinner done. No effort. I'm sorry. I don't like to always put a lot of effort in meals. That's not for me. It's just not. Something when I was, younger and, I had the kids around and all this and all that. Fine, fine, fine. But now I'm like, I'd rather do something else. But I don't like to spend money outside as far as restaurants go. I'd rather eat at home. Just saying, just saying. So once again, I will have to add this to the stockpile. I can tell you this is really, really starting to grow. Let me see what else is here. So just a mention to this, okay? They were out of the indulgent. So I went back to what I used to drink, which is totally fine, a milk chocolate. They ran out of the indulgent. However, I feel this way about hot chocolate. It is my cozy moment of the day. Do I have it every day? I don't know. Certain seasons make me want to have it every day. I go through these kicks, usually around now for a few weeks. Then I taper off to maybe once every so often. But I do love hot chocolate. Anybody out there love hot chocolate? By the way, I did a whole show with Steve talking about the joys of hot chocolate. And if you haven't seen that show, I think I'll include that in the description box below. So now the question begs, how do you organize your pantry? This is not a long-term pantry. I meant to mention this. This is like the 2 to 3 month version, which is great. It's convenient. It's for me. I am going to get another one of these. I don't know when. I don't know, maybe in a few weeks, whatever. I'm throwing hints to my Santa Claus family out there. I mean DNA. Not you guys. You guys just keep watching my videos, and I appreciate that. That's good enough for me. So that's pretty much it. I have not touched the corned beef hash. I was tempted to, but I didn't do it. It's just nice to know that all of this stuff is here. Oh, wait a minute. There is one thing I did go through. So what I'm going to start to do now, before it gets out of control, I definitely want to indicate in the notebook the things I've used. That way I can replenish in the future. I did use up one of these. Oh, I did. That was fine. That was for during the week that I didn't shop. Made one of these, did it my version of what I call cornbread. Maybe you guys know, but my version of it. It's quick, it's easy, it's fast, and cut a slice a day for a few days. That was my breakfast. I didn't feel like cooking. Sometimes you just don't want to cook. Just saying, just saying. So there you go. That's my whole update for now. In the meantime, this has been Jan from New York City. Thank you very much for watching. Why? Because I really do appreciate you. Before I go, don't forget to let me know your stockpile updates. How are you doing? I really would appreciate that. I'm going to close out the show, and I'll be right back with a wave. In the meantime, everyone have an amazing, fantastic day. Take good care now. Bye-bye.